Crypto. You're entering the Chakaverse. Chaka Crypto. Welcome to the Chakaverse. Chaka Crypto. You're entering the Chakaverse. Chaka Crypto. Welcome to the Chakaverse. He out speaking Chaka facts, I'm out speaking Chaka words. We out making Chaka raps, we call this the Chakaverse. No, I can't help you cop the bag, but I can help you do research. So come and join the Chaka pack, explore the Chaka universe.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome. We got the GREMGOYLES in the house. We got Pinky, Jay, and Chris in the house. What is up, fellas?
Yo,
how's it going?
We are here.
Chilling. Yes, sir. Well, we got Castle 3, and let me go ahead and play this real quick. This little Castle 3. Shout out to Castle 3.
Stuff right there.
Yeah, that's right. So what's up, fellas? How's it been?
It's been fun.
Yeah.
Combination of like fun, tiring, but a great experience overall.
Well, we got to introduce you, Chris. Come on now, core team member.
That's right.
What is that?
Yeah, Chris, welcome to the Chakaverse, man. This is the first time I've had you on the channel.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me. I was like, oh my God, I knew I had something to do. And so I had to run, throw some clothes on real quick and a hat. I'm glad it had GG's all over it. So it made sense that it was for GREMGOYLES. So it all panned out.
What's up, man? What are we doing?
I know you guys got a lot of updates since last time you've been on the channel. You guys been just working. You got the V2 out. Anything you'd like to share about the V2? What you guys been having going on?
So we sold out the V1s. We took what, Jay? We took what? Not a sabbatical because we've been around. We've never stopped. We've been around building V2s while V1s are minting, and now we're in the V2 stage. We minted October. We did a 3-day party, if you will. October 13, 14, and 15. 13 was for our OGs who had graciously, at first, were supposed to mint 5, but I did a backflip that day. I landed on my 2 feet, and I was like, damn, I did it. So I'm like, let me give them 10. So
Nice.
So all our OGs got 10 free mints. Whitelist was on Saturday at 0.03. We got a few mints there, and now we're off to the races with the 2 collection. That is very different. It's not just me, Jay, anymore. There's Chris Urso, who's an ultimate core, an ultimate. We needed that third partner, that third
team member.
That third ingredient to the potion mix that we were making that was just solid. So God bless Chris for joining us and making us the ultimate triple threat of Web3 that I ultimately think this right here is the team of teams. And we're just going to build this. We're going to kick Web3 to the face, give it an elbow drop and a little rock bottom. If you smell what I'm cooking, and just enjoy the fun of this. Being on your show, being on Spaces, meeting new people, and the art. Oof, the art is just not because I drew it. I drew one of ones. That's all I did. But we have an arts team now. We have developers. We have so much involved with GREMGOYLES now that we built a company, a brand, a franchise that you don't want to mess with. Now, Jay, what else did I miss here?
First off, I gotta talk about where we left off in our last interview, Chaka. After we sold out the collection, because we were still selling the collection when we had the last podcast. The feeling of what it feels like when a founder finally sells out a project, it was like we wanted to go back to it. We want to go back to the grind. It was like it was an empty void that needed to be filled.
Yeah.
Pinky's funny. Did you see when he just creeped up on his shoulder? All right,
I didn't see it.
Again, if you catch it, you'll catch it. But the grind, man, that's what we miss. We miss the grind, going into spaces day in, day out, IRL, and talking about GREMGOYLES and selling the project itself. And I'm glad the doors are open and we're finally able to do that. I'm excited about it. It's still a little feedback. But
Chris, I think your app of YouTube is on. Swipe it off.
I think it's
It's your app. It's your app, bro. You got to get off your app.
And we have crypto bullies just became a new member to the Chakaverse. I appreciate you, crypto bullies. Welcome. I'll have member only content for the members out there. So if you guys want to join, be a member, feel free. We have Steve, the Canadian, in the house. What up, Steve? Oh, hey, Chaka, Joe, MK, Jay, Carl, Robert, Chris, Albert, Nicole. Just so saying what's up to everybody. Robert, I was saying good morning. Now, are there anything we should be looking out for when we mint? Like, is there anything special that like different skins or something that is, what are the benefits of minting the V2?
There's so much now with the V2s that.
Yes.
Let's rewind a little bit here. The V1s was really the entry point of what we were doing from. Wasn't many traits. Now this is a trait collection. It's a lot of traits and a lot of. You're on the link tree. You won't find much on there, Chaka. So yeah, that's what you have to go to. So basically, V1s was just one of ones. You got what you got. Oh, I got this. Oh, I got that. And we did animated series. We did voiceovers. We had not trait incentives. We had bounty incentives. How many you mint, you get this. How many, all that stuff. But now it's really that it's very complex. We got traits 7. We got in total in the collection. We have, I believe, 37 traits from each body, like from the clothing, the eyes, the mouth, the hat, and stuff like that, right? And we had like 10 color skins. Now, 7 traits. It could be a hat. It could be some clothing. It could be some eyes. It could be any of those. Now I'm gonna pass it off to Jay and Chris and say which ones you guys want to talk about. Because I'm doing all the talking. Because I am.
I'll pass it over to Chris. I think he's some words in.
I mean, there are. I mean, with the traits, I mean, it makes it exciting. So, one I have not seen yet is Ethereum eyes. So, in the eyes of the GREMGOYLE, you'll see Ethereum, like the logo for it. That gets you into a raffle between $500 to $1,000 worth of Ethereum. You have the suit trait, which basically shows the GREMGOYLE in a suit jacket with a tie. Bow ties do not count. Someone asked the other day, so that'll get you into a raffle for a custom suit. The silver skin, a GREMGOYLE will get you into a raffle for an iPhone 14 and an iPad with pencil, and I believe the iPhone as well. So, multiple things there. You have the coin eyes, which can get you into a raffle for a large amount of GG points, which for those of you who don't know about GG points, quite simple, just, a point system we have set up to where you can go in and get merchandise, for liking, following, rating, that sort of thing, where we give them out, during contests. The gold skin that you just passed above was one there. It's the third one right there. That one right there. At the end of the mint, you'll get a MacBook Pro. We'll do a raffle for that as well. So there are tons. Crown gets you a raffle for an actual coin that you could use, to be like in roundtable meetings, a beta tester, for the game when it comes out. There's one as well for, what was going to say, for merchandise discounts. So, I mean, there are a lot of different ones that you could get as far as the coins go, for GREMGOYLES. So there is a lot. It is not, something where, it's something that you should definitely get the slide that we have posted. So that way, not only do you get to enjoy the GREMGOYLES, see there's one with the crown there, but it has a bow tie on. So that would be essentially the same, just with a tie. So it was a suit, because that's a tuxedo. There's a lot of things that are out there that you might have that you have no idea. So I always tell people to make sure you check your chart, so that way you know exactly what you have.
Nice. Is this on your guys' Discord, about the different traits?
Yep.
Where could I find that?
You're
And
gonna
by
go
the way,
to-
if you guys are listening, all the links to Mint, to their Discord, to their YouTube, to everything that they have is in the description down below. So if you're curious and you want to check it out, even while we're talking right now, the links are, just scroll down. The links are at the bottom.
You see where it says V2 Roadmap in that channel, right below GG Contract Loans? It's right there. V2 Roadmap. Go down.
Scrolling down.
Right there.
V2 roadmap.
And our website is going to get updated with like all this information as well.
Yeah, so go down.
No, it will be easier to find all this information. If you don't,
Oh,
like
nice.
it.
There you go. That one right there. Page 5. Page 5.
Yeah, we got together and really we're like, man, there's so much in this that like we needed these slides to be made. So we all got together and then Pinky designed them. So that way, like, you have a reference point, because man, it's a lot to intake when giving a presentation on an AMA or anything. So at least if you have the visual, you're not like, where am I at now?
So a crown trait enters you for a red coin. And what are the benefits of the red GG coin?
You enter to our meetings. You come and say your opinion. You could be a part of our team. You could, basically, you're entering the roundtable. So when we do a roundtable on Discord, it's a private chat that only founders and core team members, whatever it may be, we go into that and we discuss the project. What are we going to do next week? Let's do a raffle. Next week, let's do a giveaway. Let's do this. Let's do that. What should we do for our community? What's next on the scale? And then we have multiple people that have, I think we have about like 7 people that have this red coin that could join this meeting. And we're not shy to ask them their opinion. Guys, what do you think about this? You're a part of this community. You're a part of this project. What do you want to happen to the GREMGOYLES? Most of the time they tell us, whatever you guys want to do, we follow because we love you guys. But no, we care about your opinion. We want to know your opinion. But, for us, it's, you have to not earn this red coin. There's some things you gotta do to get this red coin. What was the thing, Jay, that they had to do to get this red coin again?
They had to engage on Discord. They had to level up. If they get to level 50,
That's it.
Is it? So the coins were designed for engagement purposes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to figure out a way to have a stable engagement on our Discord. And our Discords are always relatively been alive, but there have been it has had its dull moments, especially after we minted out the collection. So halfway through our mint, we decided to do the coins, and it's been a really big success, alongside the GREMGOYLES utilities, because you have the blue coin, which is for the beta, so you can play our games for free.
You gotta wait for that now.
Yeah. Also, that we have a pixelated game coming out, so if you have a blue coin, you don't need a GREMGOYLE to play the free beta. Green coin gives you discounts off of merchandise, 2% off. Piggy's rocking the hat. I'm rocking a t-shirt. Shout out to NRF DAO. That's our partnership with them. So then you have the then you have the red coin, which is the utility coin that unlocks all of the chats on our Discord. Why I say that is because we used to have a chat for each castle. There used to be 3 castles. If you remember, Chaka, you're
Yeah.
OG. You used to have 3 castles, and in the 3 castles, when you join the Discord, you had to pick 1, 2, or 3, and you got your own private chat. So the other castles couldn't see what you guys are talking about in that chat, and you also had a gen chat. So now we will be bringing that back. That's a bit of alpha for you guys, but it's going to be only for holders. V2 holders will have their own private chat in the kingdoms. V2 holders will have House of the Born King chat, right? If you're a holder. And then, Whitehaven will be Castle 3, will have her own chat. We're Castle 3, me and Chaka Castle 3. So the only one that won't have a chat is Castle 2, because we know in the comics, Castle 2 burned down to the ground because the Born King killed his brother-in-law.
You want to show that? Chaka? You want to show that, Chaka?
How do I show that?
Go to comics. Go to comics.
So Pinky here, the House of the Born King, decided to kill his brother-in-law.
There's a comic right there.
Because he wants to have vast control over Web3 and everything in it.
No, up, go more up.
Up.
And these comics are also tied into
Go down.
projects, like projects that have rugged. Pinky's killing those people off too. I mean, those projects.
So there you go. So if you want to read, look, so right there, stop. Click the first page right there.
This one?
Yeah. So see, let's do. See, now I see Pinky's flying, right? He's flying to Castle 2. And then you see the king of Castle 2 sitting on his throne. He says whatever he says, and it says brother, because at the end of the day, it's my brother-in-law, right? And he's like, so why did you come, and what did I say? To kill you.
To kill you.
and then swap! I sliced him in half,
Oh, you took his head off.
And I took his head off too. See that? It gets gory,
Yeah. Hey, now, are these comics? Is this just for Discord, or is this ever going to be a paperback or
that's
like
something that I do want. The more we're going to do, more pages we're going to get into, because I don't want to do series, but paperback is my intention. Yes. And there's the rug project that we were talking about. So this guy wants to come and buy Castle 2. What did I do? I sliced up some head off. Boom.
This is the rug project that we're talking about.
And then I kicked his head, and then I set the castle on fire. And then I delivered the Castle 2 head to Jay. So see, I'm an evil son bitch with my pink rose too.
Yeah, you put it in a Funko box. It looks like
in a mystery box too.
In a mystery,
a classy, sexy Funko box. Funko Pop box was used to put a bloody head in there in the pink rose. Anyways,
so how often do these new pages come out?
I'm finishing one by the end of next week. There should be more pages. So I usually do them every 2 to 3 weeks because it takes long to draw them and to finish the script, which is very I built. See, now here I'm building him. See, my wife came. What did you do? Is that my brother? I'm like, used to be, because he's my brother-in-law. And then the last page is you see the new improved guard of Castle 1. See, here's this is Jay's children. This is the Castle 3 storyline. That help, he's gone.
Okay.
It gets very, very bad. It gets very, very brutal, the storyline. So
I knew something happened because when I posted on Twitter that about this about today's stream, and then somebody said my castle burnt down. I was like, I need to go back and read something.
Yeah,
somebody's castle burnt down.
Sir Holes.
There you go.
Shout out to Sir Holes, by the way.
It's you thought me slicing my brother-in-law in half was bad. It gets worse than that. It gets worse than that. But I like how he ties in real life things that happen, real life events. Like we mentioned, projects and I have twin boys. In the comic, they're teenagers now. They evolved. Yeah. And I also have a daughter that I never knew I had. I have a teen girl. So I don't know if I adopted or what, but she's in there as well. So
Thank you.
Nice.
Give me the daughter that my wife wanted.
Hey,
I'll tell her that she's living on through her comic of Grimgoyle.
And then, so you guys have the hat trait. You know, you get different. Is there a set merch that is going
Nope.
to it's just gonna be a random? Or
you win that hat trait, you go to our merch store, you say, I want that. And we buy it for you on the spot. Simple as that. So if you win that raffle,
this is any. Oh, you win the raffle. Okay.
you win the raffle, the hat trait. And now this is not just these traits are multiple. So for example, the red coin is multiple times. It could happen if I wake up one morning and says, Jay, Chris, we're doing the red coin trait raffle today. Pump it up. We pump it up. We say it on Monday. Friday we do the raffle. You know, it's something like that. So the only trait that we're doing 3 times only in the in this whole trade bounties is the suit and the silver skin. That's it. But the rest are multiple. So coin eyes, hat trait, crown trait, ETH eyes. ETH eyes we're giving away to $500 to $1,000 of Ethereum to anybody. So if you have a Gremgoyle with Ethereum eyes, you better keep that Gremgoyle, because once we do that raffle, the more Gremgoyles you have with that trait gives you more chances of winning. So Chaka, for example, you have 10 of them with that Ethereum eyes, your name is entered 10 times. So you have 10 times the opportunity to win $500 to $1,000 of Ethereum. Simple as I go in my wallet, click, send to this person, click, send, boom, pops into your wallet. You got $1,000 of ETH straight into your wallet. Simple as that. You know,
Nice.
and that's going to happen at least 2 to 3 times, multiple times, but more than 3 to 4 times in this collection. But the gold skin is the only one that's at the end. That once we do the whole collection, the 6,888, that's the one that when we do the raffle, it's how many gold skins you got? 15. Chaka 15. J Connects 25. Chris Urso 37. Press raffle. Boom. And then we spin it, and that one lucky person is going to win the MacBook Pro. It could be it says 2023, but it could be the 2024, you know, whatever it may be of that year of what's going to happen.
Nice.
The MacBook.
And
Chris, you laughing at me? What's up? What you laughing at me? What? Because I look good? Is that what it is?
No, I was just smiling about the years, how they change.
Well, bro, it could be 2024 when we do the raffle. You never know.
No, I know.
And
For
the suit
sure.
trait, that's for a fitted suit. Is it?
For a
Do you guys
fitted
have
suit with I'm gonna pass off this to Jay, because Jay apparently works for the guy too. So
This is news to me. I work for someone else now.
you pitched that project better than you pitched Gremgoyles. I'll say it. Go.
I pitch anything that sounds good, brother. But listen, that suit is not just any suit. It's like as if Tony Stark was wearing the suit, pretty much. You know, he just transforms into Iron Man. So if anyone mints a Grimgoyle suit tray, congratulations. Not only do you get a fitted suit if you win the raffle, when we do raffles, but the suit itself has an NFC chip on the sleeve. So when you use your phone and you tap the sleeve, you'll get all the Yo, look at Picky. Yo, who's looking at Piggy's camera? He's been showing you guys something. Pay attention to Piggy's camera. It's a physical toy, by the way, whatever he's showing you. So you can take your phone, you can tap a sleeve, and now you got all the business information that is
Tell me.
all the business information that you provide. So if you're like me that goes to these different IRL events and you don't have a business card, or you have your social medias all scattered, maybe you have a link tree, instead of people like exchanging through the app, just tap my sleeve on my wrist and you go my information. There's more to it than that, though. There's a whole metaverse store you can sell your products on. It goes a little bit more in depth than just that alone, but definitely want to get yourself a suit. I believe the suits are, a little over $300 if I'm not wrong. But if you're into Gremgoyle, which is like 0.045 Ethereum, that's about $70. I mean,
nice.
Not only
That's pretty
you
cool, man. I've never heard of a suit. I mean, I've seen them in comic books, movies, and stuff like that's cool.
Listen, man. If you know, you know, and the kingdoms always know.
Yeah.
We're in the crowd. Give me 1 second.
Then you got the coin eyes, enters you in a raffle for big points. And if you guys are interested in minting, the mint site is down below. And I think you said it was a point. What was it? 0.045.
Yep. 0.045. It's an average price because remember originally our GREMGOYLES were at 0.0. It started at 0.03, 0.05, 0.07. So we just consolidated all of them together, and that's the number that came up. You know.
Nice.
But again, there's so much magical stuff in this collection as well. There's 168 one of ones. You know, as you can see, these Snoop Dogg one of ones. You know, you have the Bane, you have a girl from Black Panther, you have Maleficent. Maleficent has been minted already from Just So Psycho, lucky son of a. But yes.
I just wanted to finish what I was talking about as far as the utility coin. So, yes, if you have the red coin, and let's say you are a V2 holder, guess what? You have access to the Born King, which is Castle 1 chat, and you have access to Whitehaven, Castle 3 chat. So you have access to both kingdoms in our Discord if you own a red coin.
Yeah.
That's the significance of the red coin. Also, you have access to our and I want to really hear from Chris here. We have a voice channel, right? It's called the Roundtable. So, Chris, do you want to describe how the red coin? Because I think you said that's the coin you like the most because of the voice channel. You want to mention that to them? What the red coin gives them access to?
On Pennywise.
Yeah, you get to listen to all of us. You get to join in. Like when I first joined, I saw like 1 or 2 people in there, and I was just like, because this was like kind of like your private chat per se. And so like when I was in there, I was just like, are these people supposed to be in here? Like, why are they in here? And they're like, yeah, they have the red coin, they're allowed to be in here. So I thought that was really cool to be able to see actual people from the community in there. Not only do they listen in, but they do give feedback. They do talk about things that they enjoy. There's nothing really negative that goes on in there, so it's not like a job shop, but it is entertaining and it is fun, to hear the alpha and things that are going on or upcoming in the near future. So, that I enjoy that one very much.
Nice. And then you got the silver skin trait. Man, you got an Apple Watch, iPad Pro with pencil, iPhone 14 Pro Max. That is cool. A lot of great opportunities right there.
Oh yeah, there's tons. And that's the thing. Like, so like the thing for me is when I was seeing like the GREMGOYLES come out, a lot of the promotions and a lot of the things, and I understand why that was done. It made complete sense. Like seeing the Star Wars and the Marvel characters and everything, and all the different types of characters based on characters that we all know and love. But the GREMGOYLES themselves came out really awesome. Whether it's a baby, whether it's a teenager, whether it's a beast or an elder, male or female, like there's so many really cool variations just from the characters themselves. So, when you're enjoying that and, you're getting to experience those things, that chart or that deck right there is crucial. So that way you know what you have, so you're enjoying yourself. So in case you didn't get Spider-Man, which I'm upset that went fast, I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay, that person's happy, so that's the point. But that you have something that you're able to enjoy regardless, and it comes with a use case. So I thought that was really amazing.
Now I do remember last time we spoke on the channel, you guys were mentioning that you would have you were setting something up to able to evolve your V1 GREMGOYLES and possibly get an elder or something like that. Is that still in the mix, or did you guys change it up?
That is done and over with, but that is finished. Adios. Don't ask me about that. Next question.
Well,
Just kidding.
as you can see as you're scrolling, since you didn't want to answer it, as you can see as you're scrolling, you're seeing all the different variations. So they're all included in the collection.
Oh, look, Ethereum eyes. Go back up. Right there, the blue one. The blue
Was
one.
there finally one with? I've never seen one before.
There you go. ETH eyes.
Yeah, that's the first one I've seen.
Well, look, if you go down, Chaka, go down. You see where it says eyes ETH? Click on that. I go down. Boom, they're all there, bud.
Wow, they're out there.
They're out there. There's some ETH eyes out there. There's not many, but they're out there.
There's a handful. Nice.
If you want to look at like the specific trade itself, always click on the trade on your trade settings. Like here, see like all the ones with, let's say, Elburn Castle. Click that one, Elburn Castle. You go down, it's all the ones with that background. See, there's only 4 of them with that background. Get it?
Nice.
So it makes you feel more rare. It makes it feel more, cool.
So how many are in this collection in the V2? You said
Well,
it was
there's 7
6,000?
characters. There's 7 characters.
Mhm.
There's the baby, the teen boy, teen girl, right? The beast man, beast woman, and then you have your elders, which that's the lady elder. They're not in traits. They're just basically whatever you got. But if you do want to see something very in particular, when you come into OpenSea, you see the right above items, lower than items. See, there's like 3 lines. Those 3, yeah, there you go. See those traits? You could just click on traits.
You got the one of
There's
ones.
21 of ones. There's 21 of ones out there. If you click all one of ones, they're all there. And these one of ones are gonna be all voiceovers. So basically, if you have these Gremgoyles, you're the voice of that character. So
Nice. And where will so they're gonna do voiceovers, and then where will that be playing on your YouTube?
on our YouTube channel, yeah. Which we're gonna when we're ready to basically say, listen, okay, we're doing a Marvel episode. We're doing a Marvel episode. All the people that have Spider-Man, Dr. Octopus, whatever it may be, we reach out to you. You guys want to do your voice? We'll give you a script. We'll say, this is what you got to say. Send us the recordings, and we put it in there. And we're going to feature you onto the show. We're going to have a Star Wars episode because a lot of Star Wars came out.
Nice.
See the Flash.
The Flash, that's sick, man. I like that one.
Yeah, the Flash. There's a lot. I like the Melodorian one. That one came out pretty cool. But all the one-of-ones, I'm happy to say that it's yours truly. But
Nice. They look really good.
yeah, I only focused on the one-of-ones. I hired somebody to do all our traits and all the other stuff because I knew this collection. Like, again, these are the game ones. Now, the game is something that we're coming out pretty soon. But that's, again, we got to reach a certain milestone to get. Like, I just want to show. I pulled this out on my iPad before. It's going to look similar to something like this.
Oh, okay.
So the game is going to
And
look something very pixelated and very Pokemon-esque. But these ones here are all characters that are in the game. So you got all this. The Dragon Ball Z guy, you actually have to fight that Dragon Ball Z guy in the game for you to own him. Similar to Pokemon.
okay.
You got to catch that.
Yeah.
You have to throw that Pokeball. Well, no. Once you defeat that person, he bows down and he comes actually into your vault, into your not backpack, but follows you into your journey to conquer all 3 castles. It's a whole different ball game. This game is going to be different. It's multiplayer. So, for example, Chaka, I'm playing the game on my mobile device. Next thing you know, boom, I see you coming through the field. Oh, what's Chaka doing here? Okay, let me attack Chaka. Me and Chaka are battling now. You got 2 Gremgoyles. I only have 1. I want one of your Gremgoyles. I defeat you. Guess what? I take that Gremgoyle. Now, this doesn't mean that it's going to be out of your wallet. It stays in your wallet, that Gremgoyle. But if I defeat that certain NFT, that certain Gremgoyle, he bows down to me, and he's into my thing, and I own him. Something very similar to this.
You said you had a couple milestones that you had to reach before this game. Is like, what kind of milestones do you need to reach before we can expect the game?
We got to reach almost halfway through, because now
Oh,
we're like
okay.
we're far from the game. The game, but the
So
game is already in development though.
so
Nice.
let's help them understand how far it will take, right? So we have something else coming out. Hasn't been released yet, but we used to have mystery boxes, right? And the mystery boxes, you're able to get a random Funko Pop, because we are sponsored by Funko Pop. For those that don't know, for the boxes and the game packages. So when those release, which will probably be released next month, and if we sell those out, and sell, I don't know what the exact number will be for the bigger collection, but we'll be pretty close to finishing the game after that. But we have to sell out those boxes, those packages that are going for 0.19 Ethereum, which will help us a lot. And Pinky's already started the game. He's already there's already gameplay, there's already art, there's already a storyboard behind it. So everything else has to be finished up, and the community once again has to come together on this and help us mint.
Nice. How's the mint going right now for the V2? Does it have
I'm
how
glad
many
you
units?
asked. I'm glad you asked, Chaka, because last week Friday we dropped the OGs, and then on Saturday we had whitelists, and on Sunday we had a huge mint party. And I was told by a lot of people that that's the most they've ever seen in a mint party in a very long time. So a lot of our excuse me, a lot of our friends from other projects and partnerships that we've been developed over a year and a half now all came through on Sunday, and it was a vibe. We ended that weekend with 705 mints, even
Nice.
though
Wow.
that Sunday Pinky got a little sick. Yeah, he got sick because he went out on Saturday, and it was his birthday earlier that week. So he went out with his family. He got sick, and on Sunday it literally was just Chris Urshow, like the Urso show that he does, featuring Jake and X. That literally was the whole space from 9 a.m. till maybe about 7:45, almost 8 o'clock at night. We did have a few other guests come up and speak and hold it down. Got to give a shout out to Pat from NFT Card Rips. That's one of our partners. The GREMGOYLES art team does the art for that project, which is another utility. We haven't mentioned that yet. Also, shout out to Mose Calloway. He's an executive producer for the GREMGOYLES album. And Rizzo, one of the artists that was on the Castle Talk song from the album. They both held it down at the very end after Chris left, and after I was putting my kids to bed. The community came in, and there was an after party. They just played nothing but music at the end. So it was awesome that no one knew that Pinky was like unavailable. They just saw the GG account as a host, and everyone was just talking. Maxine came. It was an event. It was an event. It was your typical GREMGOYLES space, but with a lot
And
of
this
people.
and this was on Twitter. I mean X. This was on X,
on X.
or in the
It was on
Discord.
X on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean,
Cool,
thank goodness, like the show rate was really high. So a lot of people showed up, so it gave us a break from talking. But at the same time, you got to talk regardless for the whole day and the evening. So that's what we were doing. So we're past that now. I mean, it was a good experience. It was a good learning experience. I want to do it again. I think Jay and Pinky do as well. Just listening back at the tape, just like football players, and whatnot, and athletes look at tape, to see what could be improved on or polished. We'll implement those things, and we can do those spaces and divide it up amongst each other, so it's not like one of us doing it for 9 hours straight, and bring some new people in and really focus on getting a whole different wave of projects in there, mixed in with the originals, or even just them, so there's a lot of different avenues to go down, because we want as many people as possible to hold GREMGOYLES versus whaling, and so then that way they can share with their friends, their family, whoever, the cool ideas, the raffles, the possibilities. But I know we mentioned about the game, Pinky, but when is the actual next mile? When's the first milestone for like a raffle or anything like that?
We're gonna start raffling starting next week.
Okay, cool. And then we're at 727 now. You know, so I think I thought it was maybe 1,000 or something before the raffle. So
I don't know. Jay's in charge of that stuff. Jay, what do you think?
I think it was already mentioned on Discord, no? Because we activated the sevens.
Yeah.
We're at 717 last time I checked, but you're saying we're at 727?
I just minted 10, guys. I just minted 10 to. I gave 5 to Chaka, so don't count.
Oh, okay. All right, great. So congratulations, Chaka. You got 10 free mints. Awesome.
Well, he minted 5. See, this is what I mean for my holders. And Chaka's an OG. Chaka is an OG, triple OG, if you know what I mean. This is what, our 4th time on your show, bro?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, what happened was I minted the 5. I was in a bad area, so I couldn't connect again to mint another 5, and then I missed the I missed it all.
So I do want to have an announcement that I don't even think Chris and Jay know about.
This happens every podcast that we ever do.
I'm excited.
So here's some alpha. Here's some alpha. So we got mystery boxes, right? There you go. The mystery box is coming out at 0.19. Just scroll up. Up. That one there. There you go. Mystery boxes. They're coming out in a month. Less than that, I think. It's 13 NFTs. One price, 0.19. You're getting your baby, your teen boy, your teen girl, which we all saw we could all see on OpenSea, on Oran Exchange, or all that stuff. Beast man, beast woman, elder man, elder woman. You get the mystery box NFT. You got the emblem. You get an automatic 1 of 1, which is awesome. You get high GG points. It could be from 5,000 to 1,000,000 GG points. You don't know, which is basically, you could basically use those points as a resell. As a point of, you get 1,000,000 GG points. Let's just say, Shaq, you minted that box. You got the 1,000,000 GG points. Guess what? You can take those points. You open up a ticket in our Discord. Jay's going to give you that 1,000,000 GG points. And then what happens is you could take those points, resell it on secondary, either on OpenSea or on Oran Exchange or whatever it is. Sell it to somebody else. Sell it to Chris, for God's sake, for 0.15, whatever it may be, what you want to. He wants those 1,000,000 points. Guess what? He'll pay that with 0.15 for those 1,000,000 points. You make money. He gets GG points. He gets 1,000,000 GG points, right? He goes and buy whatever he wants on the GREMGOYLES marketplace. And then he re-puts that GG points back on the marketplace, so where he makes money. So it's a circle of making money of GG points and getting free stuff all the time. You know, so that's a big deal for the GG points. Obviously, we also have the GG coin, which Jay explained earlier, with the random coin, the blue, the green, the red, and the gold. You don't know what you're going to get. And then you get your custom, your blank custom. Now, I thought about it yesterday. I wanted to have a phone call with Chris and Jay about it last night, but they were too busy DJing and playing reggae music. So I love Jay. I love when he does that face. No, I'm kidding. It basically is, the custom is whatever you want. You know, Shaka, you already got your custom. Now, in this GG custom in the mystery boxes, you don't know what custom you're gonna get. You might just mint a box and you got a girl custom. Okay, you're gonna make whatever you want. Now, there's the old boy. Look at that. Now,
He is.
This is coming back. The GG Customs V2 is coming back. But it's going to be similar to what we did with the potions of the V1s. So how I wanted to bring it up, and this is alpha right now, only on this show, that even Connector and the Urso don't even know about it. And look at Jay, he's listening, his ears are open. I am going to put all evolutions, as you can see, all these characters, from baby, from beast boy, what am I saying? From baby to teen boy, teen girl, beast boy, beast man, beast woman, elder man, elder woman. They're all going to be on custom on OpenSea. It's going to be GG V2 customs. Now, what happens is they're all going to be at 0.02. So you could easily, if you want to get your own GREMGOYLE custom, all you got to do, guys, is go on OpenSea, mint at 0.02, and you get, I want that boy, I want that girl, I want whatever, and the custom will be made. I bought this custom, I want this, this is what it is. Before with the evolutions, it was okay. I like, for example, God bless him, Just So Psycho, he minted the green Power Ranger. He went all the way. He went all the way, right? Well, here, if you want to get all the evolutions of a certain character that you might have already or might want, well, guess what? It could be done. So from baby to elder, 0.02, you just got to mint that custom, and the custom will be made. Booyaka Alpha right there. Chakalaka.
That's cool.
So that's what I'm gonna be doing this, releasing this next Friday for the community. So get ready, customs, whoever wants it. What does Jay and Urso think about that?
So if I decided like, hey, I've minted a bunch and I haven't got what I wanted, and I go on there and I pay 0.02 ETH, you'll go ahead and customize whichever GREMGOYLE I want.
Yes, but you need to hold the GREMGOYLE V2. You have to be a holder.
Right, of course. Well, that's what I said. I minted a few, didn't get the one I wanted. And then
you can have whatever you want, Chris. You could have yourself with your little pinch and your little, your little hairs over here, with your white shirt and your GG hat. You could have that one done too.
The most I can grow, man. Don't make fun of me.
I love it. I've always told you you're a good-looking guy, so it's intimidating.
So I can have Spider-Man, or
yes,
or a black suit Spider-Man, or
yes,
Venom, or
yes.
I would be able to do an evolution of my already custom if I was to get the
of that one into a V2 form. Yes.
Into a V2 form? Nice, man. That's cool.
Now, do I get to play a voiceover?
That's an answer that Jay's gonna say.
Never mind. We'll talk about it next Friday.
So these voiceovers, where can we see these at? Do you have any that are already recorded? Is that on?
Oh
on
yeah,
YouTube
go to
channel
YouTube.
somewhere?
Go to YouTube. Right here, you go down. You could videos, I guess. Go down. Right, you could do there Castle 2 or whatever. See where those videos, episode 3,
Yeah.
Castle 2.
All right, let me just get it so I can set up the. I gotta set up the audio. Audio's not connected. One sec.
I think Jay is changing a diaper or something because he looks disappointed. Pinky, he did it again. He's a genius. He did it again.
So where can I? This one right here, Castle 2. This is
You can do whatever you want. Yeah.
Voiceover.
Yeah, this is an episode. This is a pretty funny one. But this is coming back, but it's gonna be episodes of different stuff.
How does this work when they're doing the voiceovers? Is this all done in Discord?
No, they just do a recording on their phone and they send it over to me. I grab the audio, I edit it, and we do this.
Waitress has fainted. The ambulance arrives and the paramedics help the waitress. They start wheeling her in the ambulance. She tells them,
Chris, look at Chris's face.
one of the paramedics didn't hear her and picks up the book himself.
That
is cool.
Just So Psycho right now. He's the narrator of our show.
I was gonna say, I thought I was waiting to see if you announced it, but I had a feeling.
That's Psycho.
Fellow queen of Castle 2, I get to live out all my desires.
That's
I want
Alexa from
everyone to liberate themselves. Look at this
right?
carpet. Hey, Ugly, you like what I did?
Oh, well, you gotta watch this part.
I see you making changes already.
Okay.
I'm making all these GREMGOYLES do what they want now. Cocaine, they can swim in tequila, and I give them hookers.
You know I'm the queen also, right? We're supposed to be righteous, not dirty, with tequila and cocaine all the time. Now, come on.
They better appreciate me more than Icarus. He is no king of mine.
For God's sake, Alexa, take that white stuff off your face.
So these are all holders that did voiceovers for this episode, right? That's pretty cool.
That's hilarious.
So what's the story? Tequila, cocaine, was that part of the? That was just one of the castle. That's what they had in their castle.
All was made up on Spaces.
Oh, okay.
On Spaces, you know, we're trying to figure out what's in the castles. The community was asking. This is before we even had a Discord, even or a website. And Pinky was like, "Well, this is what it has." He just said it in the space, and everyone was like, "Wait, what?" And then even the whole thing about Castle 3 not having beds, it was because I kept giving Castle 3 all this praise that Pinky wanted to bring me down. He was like, yeah, Castle doesn't have beds. No, Castle doesn't have toilets. That's what it doesn't have toilets. And I was like, well, you know what? Castle 1 doesn't have beds. So that became the storyline because we're going back at each other about what castles have.
Oh, okay.
But it never was created. We just made it up. And then it was the storyline.
That's cool. That's a great way to get the community, involved.
Yeah, that really was it, and we're gonna bring it back now with the customs that we're gonna be creating, and also the characters that you minted. So, for example, you mint Spider-Man, you mint Batman. You're gonna do the voice of Batman in the animated the animated DC episode, the animated Dragon Ball Z episode. You know, the animated whatever. See, that's the Crow in the movie episode, you know? So we don't know what might just happen, you know? So it's just stuff like that, you know? So
that's cool.
Ooh.
That is cool. A lot of cool stuff. So in your guys' Discord, I've seen that you had a movie night. Like, what kind of stuff do you guys have going on in the Discord? And if you guys are watching this in the chat or on replay, all the Discord, everything is in the link down below, the description down below.
Yeah, so like every Friday, if not every Friday, we have movie nights on our Discord. We just pick a random movie and put it on. But because it's Halloween month, you know, we've been playing nothing but scary movies. I think next week, Friday, we'll probably do It. I see the clown over there, so I think it's only right that we put It on. And then we'll probably have posters of the two different It characters, the baby and the teenager, and we'll just put that everywhere. We'll use the art from the GREMGOYLES, implement that in there.
That's cool. Actually, on scary movies, there's a new Goosebumps series that came out.
Yes,
wow.
It's actually decent. It's actually decent. I was like, oh, this is. I watched the first couple episodes.
Chaka, I didn't even know it was Goosebumps until the end when it said Goosebumps. I was like, oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
it's just like a more mature version of Goosebumps, and I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. I do want to tap into the utilities of the GREMGOYLES. I know we kind of went back and forth, and I just want everyone to be able to like fast forward to a particular part in the video and listen to it. So,
how many people do we have in here, by the way?
We got 10 watching right now.
10 watching.
Does that include us?
No. I mean, maybe if you guys are in the.
Chris probably on his phone right now watching it. So.
No, I had to log out because I was the guy causing the echo that was driving me mad.
Okay, well, if the 10 people that are out there, I want you guys to write, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. And we'll enter you into something, Chaka? What do we do?
Oh, okay, let's see. We'll do a. You want to do a giveaway right now?
Why not? Let's do.
Well, before we do the giveaway, let's talk about the utilities of the GREMGOYLES so we can get some mints going over here. We got a lot going on. We got to stay focused.
I was gonna say whoever mints a GREMGOYLE right now enters into a Funko Pop giveaway. Just saying. You know,
if they're a holder,
you need to mint a GREMGOYLE. That's what I just said.
Yes, you need to be a holder to be able to get a Funko Pop.
Yes, this one right here.
So just to reiterate, in case someone was laughing over the bantering between the two, if you mint a GREMGOYLE, you get entered into a raffle to win a Funko Pop.
Cool.
But you got to mint one now. You
You're
have to
right,
mint.
right now.
Go out there and
But
mint
the-
one, guys. Go mint.
Jay, you were talking about the utilities.
Yes, Chaka, I'm glad you asked about the utilities. Why should people mint the GREMGOYLE? Yes, so we mentioned before about the voiceovers. So if you happen to mint a GREMGOYLE and you mint in a V1, a V2, I'm sorry, one of one. So, okay. Kid's distracted me with this Funko Pop. And he keeps showing us on camera. Yes, there's a GREMGOYLE Funko Pop that's made, and Pinky's holding it. He has it in his hand. Do you want to show everyone the Funko Pop?
No.
No? Okay. All right. So we'll just keep doing that then. Utilities for owning a GREMGOYLE. Cartoon, animated, cartoon, voiceovers. So if you happen to mint a V2, and it's a one of one. He does it when I'm talking. I love this guy. Very funny. If you happen to mint a V2 one of one, then you get to be in an animated cartoon series and be a voice actor or actress, which is pretty awesome. And we've also decided to give a little bit of alpha. If you happen to mint 7, no, I'm not going to share the alpha yet. I'm going to hold off on the alpha.
Go down. Go down.
Oh, I thought your camera froze. I was like, oh man, it froze right when he was gonna say that.
Yeah,
Go down.
We're all sitting
I
here
agree.
waiting. I was
That
at
one
the
right
edge.
there. The spawn one. Nope, the one above.
Yeah, that's a good one to go over.
Yeah, I'm actually going over right now over my phone. Like I'm literally looking over. So voice actor, yes, so you can zoom on that. Voice actor animated series, one of one. You get to be a voice actor or actress. Our pixelated game that Pinky has mentioned and shown you guys already on tape. It's kind of like Pokemon in a sense. The characters roam around and they have special abilities. They have lightning, they have fire, they have electricity, hypnosis, and we can battle each other. So me and Chris could be in the game, playing the GREMGOYLES game, and we could be facing off each other in the actual game when the game comes out. There'll be more released about the storyline as we get closer to that time. Also, if you go back to our GREMGOYLES YouTube page, you'll be able to see that we have interviewed several projects and we brought their NFTs to life. So if you look at the very beginning, Castle Talk, that's a show that we have for our Web3 audience that everyone seems to love and enjoy. We have the old V1 art and we have the new V2 art. You have Pigeons of New York, you have the OG Apes, you have Crypto Homies, you have Smart Finance, you have Mosaic Calloway, who was the producer for the album. You have a few people in there, a few projects in there that we've interviewed. And what we did was we took their NFT and then we brought them to life. They're talking. We're talking to them through our characters and they're talking through their own NFT characters. And if anybody wants to have a commercial of their own project implemented in the video itself, they would need to mint a minimum of 3 GREMGOYLE V2s. And we can advertise whatever they want to advertise. Like Chaka, you have your commercials for what you do. We could put your commercial inside the interview itself, and
nice.
You can take that content now, put it on your YouTube page, put it on your TikTok, put it on your Instagram, and we'll do the same. It promotes you. It's just more for promotional use. So Castle Talk is a utility. Again, it's surrounding really the commercials that we put in there. You made the commercials and we put it into the actual show itself. Then you have blockchain security. So the GREMGOYLES, we proved ourselves with the V1s. We're on the V2s. We're not going anywhere. We're not a rug project. We're here for the long haul. The GREMGOYLES is an LLC. It is a company, US and Canada. And that being said, we've opened the gates. Now you have access to our developers. Now you have access to our art team. What does that mean? Before we actually went to mint, some of our close friends that knew of us got ahead and they reached out to Pinky, the GREMGOYLES art team, and already locked in a contract in a deal with GREMGOYLES to make the art for several projects. So NFT Card Rips is one of those projects. Shout out to them. They're actually the first project that we locked in agreement with, and we've made the art for them. They're coming out soon. But if anyone else would like to have their own collection made, they would need to mint a minimum of 7 GREMGOYLES. 7 is the magic number. 7 GREMGOYLES gives you access to our art team. 7 GREMGOYLES gives you access to our developer. He is, getting his PhD in Web3. It's a thing. Believe it or not, it's a thing apparently. And that's why I mentioned blockchain security. The art team does comics, they do illustration work, and more. So that's what I wanted to go over with you guys. What you're getting and what you could get with a certain amount of mints that you mint. GREMGOYLES, that's the utility. That's the added perks and utility of owning a GREMGOYLE.
Now, do you guys have a link for your merch to check out the merch?
The link right now is on our official links on our Discord, and also it's on our website. If you click on GREMGOYLESofficial.com and you tap on the top right hand corner, I'll give you time to do that. Yeah, top right hand corner right there. It says merch shop. Tap on that, and now you have access to our merch shop, and we're in collaboration with, again, NRF DAO. Shout out to them, and shout out to Pinky. That mug right there, I do have it, but it's in the kitchen. I'm not gonna. Pinky's rocking the GREMGOYLES hat, the official hat. Did you see there, the third page? He's got the official shirt on there.
Straight out of Castle 3.
Yeah,
that's the one you got.
I'm rocking that shirt right now, and I have that bag as well, and that hoodie, and those socks. So I'm all GREMGOYLES out. Only I don't have is the hat. I need that hat. I have the old hat.
I'm digging that hoodie. That's cool.
Yeah, that hoodie's fire. Maybe I'll grab it and throw it on. But Sir Halls is in the building. I want to give a shout out to Sir Halls, and Pharmacist is here as well.
Oh, we got Chris. He jumped off.
I think Chris from the Wild Guardians is in here as well.
I can't believe I rogged on here.
Shout out to Rob.
Nice. So if you guys are just tuning in, this is GREMGOYLES. All the links to if you wanted to mint. He just went over the benefits, the utilities of owning a certain amount of any GREMGOYLES actually, but 7 is the magic number. All the links are out down in the description box down below if you guys were looking to mint. Yeah, that's really cool. There was one more thing
I wanted to mention.
Oh, go ahead.
About the 7. So yes, we just released the V2s, but the GREMGOYLES don't stop working. When we released the V1s, we were planning for V2s, right? So naturally, the V2s are out, but we've been planning for V3s while we're working on V2s. So V3s is not necessarily in the works, but I'll say that the concept and what the plans are for V2s has started already. I don't think contracts have been signed for what has to happen, but V3s will finally be 3D art style for GREMGOYLES.
Oh, nice.
Some people wanted us to put the 3D out first because we did have a 3D trailer that dropped with the V1s. So speculations of the 3D GREMGOYLES has been brewing since we started the GREMGOYLES. But as you know, for everything in life, if you start up with the 3Ds, then you don't have much wiggle room to go anywhere else. So we started off with the 2Ds, the pixelated art, and V3s just make sense for 3D art. So if you happen to own, this is the alpha I wanted to share. If you happen to own all 7 characters of Evolutions, so, and by own, I don't mean necessarily the people who have minted the free mints. Those were gifts from the founder, from Pinky. Congratulations. Some of those mints you can use for raffles, so that's still a thing. But in terms of the perks of the V3s, you have to own a baby GREMGOYLE, you have to own a teen boy, teen girl, beast male, beast female, and a elder male and an elder female. You have to own all 7 characters, and I don't know if you have the whole family picture with the kingdoms in there on that page you're on. Maybe you have to go to our Twitter handle.
By the time he finds the
Yeah, well, I think you took it down. I think you took down the pinned tweet. But anyhow, there's an image of all 7 characters and what that looks like. And
actually, no, go back up. If you click on the top right, see all those graphics that you see there? Yeah, just keep going. You'll find it eventually.
Okay, so if you haven't owned all 7 characters, that gives you whitelists for the V3s, for the 3D art. And if you guys are familiar with A Kid Called Beasts, Supreme Kongs, the arts are really good for a lot of these projects. Just imagine what a Grimgoyle will look like with that kind of art style in 3D, which, I think will be pretty awesome based off what we built so far. So that was the alpha for owning all 7 characters. People have been asking, saying that they may already own 7 characters, but they got it for free. Those don't count towards the I think someone just posted something. Maybe they meant it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna check those mints. Maybe they're minting as we speak, which will be awesome because yes, you definitely want to own all 7 characters of the evolutions that are going to be tied into the storyline because once again, that gives you whitelist for the V3s. And no, you cannot trade it. You have to mint it. Pay the 0.045 for those 7 characters. I don't want to see trading going on and saying, "Hey, I got all 7. We'll look at the Ether scan. We'll see who's doing what." I know it's going to happen. So it's only a matter of time. But yeah, that's what I wanted to share. That's the alpha. That's why I was pushing 777 all over Instagram, all over TikTok, all over Twitter and Discord. 7 is the magic number, guys.
Nice.
That's all I got for you. That's the alpha.
You missed one though. You missed one thing, brother.
All right, go ahead.
The whitelist for owning all the.
I did say whitelist. Whitelist for the V3s.
And what about the other one?
Well, that's
No
it.
pandas.
Well, no, you said you wanted to decide if you were going to do.
I got you, Jay.
Or not.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Yes, I didn't forget. We really had a conversation yesterday about it.
So look at this. So let's make another thing here, Chaka. See,
are you going to make it a thing now, right here in the space? Is Chaka going to be the space?
I'm just explaining something. See, like, think of this trio here as a band, right? Now it's a band, and then we single-handedly could venture to do other things, right? And then we all bring it back together. So this is the foundation. There's a tree. Now I started building this project called Annoyed Pandas. Basically, it's a project that's doing the rebelling. I don't want to say the words. Rebelling to what goes on into spaces and all that stuff. Now, this project is basically for holders only. So joining the Discord, joining something, it's for holders. Very exclusive, very private, but very to the middle fingers to the sky kind of thing, So
okay,
this project called Annoyed Pandas is affiliated with GREMGOYLES. It's going to be something that once you hold all 7 characters of the V2s, it automatically puts you into a whitelist for basically for the Annoyed Pandas. Now the Annoyed Pandas mint is going to be a smaller mint. We're not sure if it's going to be a mint at 0.02 or it's going to be a free mint. If it's a free mint, it's going to be a bigger collection. If it's a smaller mint, it's going to be a 0.02. I like that number. I like the number 2. Peace, baby. So what happens is, if we're going to do 0.02, our OG holders from V1, V2 will have free mint, right? But if it's a free mint already as it is, we're going to give the OG holders a 20 limit Annoyed Panda mint So from that wallet that you hold up GREMGOYLE. So if you hold one GREMGOYLE and you want 20 Annoyed Pandas for free, you could. If it's a free,
Nice.
if it's a free, if it's a free mint. But if we're gonna do it at 0.02, what we're gonna do is you're gonna have a choice to have only opportunity to have only 5, but GREMGOYLES could get free mint. Only
Cool.
5.
Have the pandas in Discord or anything? Have they been seen yet, or is this mystery?
I don't know. It's the GREMGOYLES show. I'm scared because every time I say, "Yeah, you want a show?" We have a Twitter, but I don't drink the next.
I just put the at for the Annoyed Pandas.
All right, you can go to Twitter.
I put in the comment section. That's what the handle is. And also, if you want to go to my page, Chaka, the J Connects page, I just retweeted Annoyed Pandas, and I'll pull it right up as well.
And don't forget to mint now so you can win yourself a Funko Pop.
That too, guys. Whoever's in this channel, mint now because I'm going to give you an opportunity. There's the Annoyed Pandas.
There you go.
So these
nice.
guys are pretty badass. This is something else that I did on the side, you know. So it's very punk rockish,
Very cool.
it's very different compared to GREMGOYLES, but it's aligned with GREMGOYLES that we're going to give an opportunity, and it's very private. It's very to the point of I'm going to come on. Anybody could have that Twitter account, come up and say "fuck bitch" blah, 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 on a Twitter space, and then and then leave. So it really is one of those characters that are fun to have.
Did you want to mention that it's also a DAO?
It's also a DAO, so there's no founder. I am not the founder of Annoyed Pandas. My hands are in the air. I am not. This is a DAO for the community. So again, if it's a free mint, or I'm going to be in charge, yes, me. I'm only going to be in charge to make the decision if it's a free mint or it's at 0.02. But the rest is for the community to make that decision of what they want to do with Annoyed Pandas. You want merch? Well, guess what? The DAO, the community, you build together, and we'll make that merch store. You want a game? With that DAO, you take that liquidity and you make a game. Whatever it may be. There's no payouts to this collection. It's only going to one bank, it's going to one contract, going to one wallet for the decisions for the community to make. That's it.
Nice.
Nothing else. I'm a punk rocker. Pinky's Radio is very punk rock. And as you can see, that's Blink 182 basically dressed as pandas. But
but
a lot of things.
The panda idea, wasn't it your brother-in-law's idea? Wasn't it
This
Icarus'?
was Icarus. This is actually Icarus's idea. That again, the guy I sliced his head off and chopped him in half. This is his idea. This is his brainchild. But I basically turned it to life because he wants something to do with Web3. So, yeah.
That's why he died.
Nice.
That's why he's dead.
There's a lot, and don't get me wrong. There's gonna be a lot more projects coming out from GREMGOYLES. Like Jay said, we have NFT card rips. We did the art for them. Myself and my friend Aquil. She's an amazing artist. She did most of our V2 traits. She did most of them. So, at the end of the day, who is this? NAR. This is NAR's website. I'm gonna have to tell him to put GREMGOYLES at the far top and put the Collab Center at the bottom. The hell, So,
Oh my god!
So
Nice.
a lot of projects are coming out of this tree, this branch that we've built. There's another project called Body Slam that people don't know about. It's a pro wrestling NFT project that's going to come out pretty soon. And that's another, not a DAO project, but that's a project that's basically going to give you opportunity to win wrestling show tickets. You're going to go watch in your city near you. You like wrestling? So that's coming out.
Is that in contract yet? Is that in contract yet?
That's actually, yes, it is in contract.
So we can talk about it.
What?
So we can talk about it now in Spaces.
Yes, we could talk about it. Body Slam. It's called Body Slam NFTs.
More alpha. Every time I see you in a podcast, I get more alpha.
So that's not. It's the art is being built. There's nothing to show there yet, but that's going to be coming out, and that's good. The only utility is basically winning chances to go watch pro wrestling in a city near you.
That's a
That's
big
it.
utility. That's
That's-
huge.
So you go, you could get Body Slam. You have Body Slam NFT. Again, these are NFTs that we have Hulk Hogan, we have Undertaker, we have Macho Man in our collection. We have that in our collection. Why not do a cartoon version of Body Slam of NFTs? That's going to give you an opportunity to go and watch a live event, pro wrestling. It could be a WrestleMania. You never know. It could be a big event into your in a city near you, New York, wherever you are. If wrestling, WWE or AEW, whatever is coming to a city near you, you have a chance to win tickets to go watch that show. So that's another NFT project, Body Slam. So you got NFT card rips, you got Annoyed Pandas, you got Body Slam. You got Diamond Marquee has an NFT project that we haven't announced. We do the art for this guy. GREMGOYLES is everywhere. Pretty soon, Chaka, I'll tell you this one right now. My vision is to take over Twitter and only have GREMGOYLES art team make the art for every single project out there.
That's a big, yeah. That would be cool.
So when you turn around, oh, who did that art? GREMGOYLES? What? Who did that art? Oh, what? GREMGOYLES? What? We are taking over the fucking world. That's what I gotta say.
There you go.
You might have got me sick last Sunday. You might have got me sick on my mint party. But when Pinky's standing, I'm a dangerous little man. So
he really loved the show Pinky in the Brain. Now he's trying to take over the world.
I am taking over Web 3. And then I'm going to enter to Web 4 and say, I own this bitch. Okay, so that's what I'm going to say about that. Okay, Jay.
Just real quick, we got Shaman Says in the house. So I want to say what's up to Shaman. He's got a YouTube channel called The Lazy Shaman Show. Him and Lazy Jedi, they put out. It's a great just way from you step away from crypto. Just they had the things they talk about. It's just really cool. If you haven't checked them out, The Lazy Shaman Show.
Well, send me a link. I looked to be on this Lazy Shaman Show.
Cool. I'll send you a link. So anything else we'd like to share? I mean, it's always great having you guys on. Anything else that you think we may have missed?
Anybody mint? Did anybody mint, bro?
Nobody mint. But I wanted to say this.
Well, it is kind of it's fairly early. It's fairly early. I mean, on this side, it's 8:30 over here.
I will say that yes, we mentioned a bounty between not a bounty. Anyone mints from the 717 all the way to 800. We're going to roll out the first couple of bounties, right? But you said that you wanted to put the bounty raffle out next week Sunday? Is that what you said, Pinky? When do you want to do the first?
You're the boss of the bounties, my friend. So I don't know.
Boss
of the bounties. So 800 then, right?
800 is going to be, if anything.
Yeah, let's do. Yeah. Let's reach the 800.
Because we're at 727. We're almost there. We need to get the money rolling here.
Yeah. Let's do it. So let's get to 800, and the first bounties are going to happen. Coin Eyes.
What we could do though at 750. What we could do at 750, guys, we could do the first crown trait.
Yeah.
Raffle. That's not
750. We'll do the crown trade for the red coin. 800. We'll do it for the Coin Eyes, for the merch, and for Ethereum.
And Wolfpunks said that he was going to give out, I believe, 8 silver packages from Or Exchange. I think I saw. I put in announcements somewhere. Let me see.
So at what's your at 800? That's what you guys are shooting for right now. You're gonna do the crown trade.
That went by fast. So at 800, right? If I'm not mistaken, because I got pretty pumped. I heard red coin, tokenize, or GG point eyes. So therefore you get tons of GG points, or up to what? How many points with the coin eyes?
The Coin Eyes, you can go up to 500,000 to 1 million. Simple.
Yeah, I mean, so that could get you a V2 GREMGOYLE that you merchandise galore. So that's a nice gesture. And then I think you even said Ethereum eyes, right? So we're talking like what, $500 to $1,000 possibly worth of Ethereum.
Yes, sir.
That's going to be at 800.
That's going to be at 800 mints. Man.
Yeah, and
Almost there.
merchandise too as well. I think you mentioned so.
And the merch. So again, listen. So this is exactly what we're gonna do at 750. At 750, we're gonna do the first raffle of the crown trade. Right at 800, we're gonna do the merch trade, which is the GG hat. We're gonna do the coin trade, which is the coins, and we're gonna do the coin eyes, and we're gonna do the ETH eyes trade at 800. We're starting it off big with those 3 trades. So again, let's get to 800, guys. Whoever's in this space, go mint yourself some GREMGOYLES. You have the more you mint, the more opportunity you have to count those numbers. Those numbers are the ones that matter. Okay, we're gonna count those numbers for you to get more points to win. All right, so go and mint. Chaka, go press that mint button, baby. Go do it.
Oh, I will.
So, it's an opportunity for you guys to get big stuff. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell whoever's a part of Web3. Again, it's not only about the mints, it's also about the utilities behind it and the journey you're going to be coming with us because we got a shit ton coming our way.
I want to mention real quick, episode 5 is coming up. Episode 5 is how we change the art of what you see there, Chaka, on the YouTube. The art of the actual the animated cartoon series, the V1 art, it transforms into V2 art. So there's going to be an episode where someone's going to snap their fingers, the art's going to change. That's when we finally explain what happened to Castle 2 in the animated cartoon series. Half the people get killed off, and we move into V2. So there's going to be people like Rizzo the Boss, who owns Thanos. There's going to be a few other people, and I'm snapping my fingers. If you know anything about someone who snaps their fingers and gets killed off, you can imagine how that's going to look like or sound like. Rizzo the Boss on an animated cartoon series with the GREMGOYLES. I can always see how funny it's going to be, and a few other characters that will be in there as well. So, I think Pat's supposed to be in there too. There's supposed to be a few people from the community that'll be in that last episode. So, is it going to be a long episode? No, it's going to be a short one because we want to roll into the V2 art for the animated cartoon series, which is going to be a lot different than what you see there. Like what you saw there was us just starting things out. The animation for the V2 art is way different. It's probably what you want it to be. It's an evolution in animation. So that's what I want to mention as well. We don't talk about it too much, but yeah, that's happening. I've already seen what it looks like. It does give the kind of anime feel, with like the different scenes, the fast moving, like people dying left to right. Like now it's kind of like more like a GIF, right? They go back and forth. But the animation that will be coming out in the future will be more like a little cartoon. So yeah,
nice. Is it called GIF? I've been saying GIF. What is the right way to say that? Is it GIF or GIF?
I thought it was GIF, but maybe it's GIF. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm gonna start saying GIF. Well, that's awesome. Everybody got to keep an eye out on their YouTube. Their YouTube's also in the link down below, in the description down below. If you guys want to go give them a sub and turn those notifications on, so when that comes out, you guys can check it out. So, anything else we'd like to go over here?
What are we missing? What are we missing, Jay? What are we missing? Mystery box.
We have a contest still happening. Following GREMGOYLES team into spaces and wearing a V2 GREMGOYLE that you own, you could win 100,000 GG points. Now, I don't think we emphasize what the GG points are, but I'm going to emphasize it now. It's literally points that we give you for several tasks, either earning on Discord and Rumbles, going to daily, GG daily, and working for it, retweets on Twitter or social media. But now we've never done this before. We've never given away this many points before at one person. But now we're doing a contest where if you follow GREMGOYLES into different spaces, it doesn't matter if you're hosting or co-hosting for about a week. We started on Tuesday, and you screenshot yourself in that space for a minimum of like half an hour at most, that you can win 100,000 GG points just by screenshotting yourself in a space that we're in. Chris, myself, Pinky, the GREMGOYLES account. What that does, it helps us, and it helps out the whole community to see that there's beautiful GREMGOYLE art out there. We don't ever ask our community to wear our NFTs. The only time we ever do this contest is when we actually go to. So this is more of a marketing strategy. It's worked in the past before. It does seem like one person's going to take it away because they're like killing it every single day. Shout out to Pharmacist. But yeah, he won the last one too. So you guys are making it easy for him just to take all the NFTs. Because with those points, he doesn't have to spend any crypto. No money will be used from his wallet. We give him points, and he
that's going to be updated though. That's going to be updated because
wait. He uses those points for now. And he can actually buy NFTs from our store without spending any crypto. That's the significance of the GG points. It's basically free NFTs for just doing what you're already doing. People are already wearing NFT PFPs on Twitter. We're asking you to wear it for half an hour and then take it off. You can go back to what you were doing. So that's what I wanted to tell you about the promotion that's happening still. Who knows? Maybe somebody can make a comeback. But that's all I have for you guys. 100,000 GG points.
There it is. Well, I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys jumping on. We gotta do this again. One of these days, we need to do you guys do those long Twitter spaces. We need to do one of those on YouTube. Get everybody on here and just throw some kind of, let's get some people to mint. Let's do it hours, 24 hours. Let's do a 24-hour stream.
How about this? When do we mint the V1s? What was the launch for the V1s?
It was November 4th.
Oh, that's like in a couple weeks. Never mind. If Chaka, you want to do November 4th, man, you want to do a party.
Is that on November 4th? That's on
I think it's a Thursday.
It's a Saturday.
Is it?
November 4th week. Hey, I'm down, man. I'm down. We'll set something up. Let's do a
whole fucking.
We'll make it an event. We'll get some music going. Make it a thing.
We have also NFT LES in here. That's Mr. Wonderful. He did put us in one of his songs. He played it for me in a space the other day. So shout out to him. Mr. Wonderful's in the space. Mr. Wonderful, man, go grab yourself a GREMGOYLE, man. It's about that time. It's literally been about a year.
It is about that time, Mr. Wonderful. But anybody, how many people do we have here right now? I don't know.
We got 9 watching.
We can do a different type of giveaway. I don't think a Funko Pop is suitable for the space like this. I think we should do a giveaway, maybe some GG points.
Yeah, whatever you guys would like.
Chris, what do you think?
I'm just listening to the Pinky and Jay show, Castle Talk. I'm just listening to Castle Talk. I mean, if someone goes ahead and mints, then of course we'll honor that prize because we said it. But if they don't, then the people that did come, maybe throw them some GG points for supporting and taking their time out of their day.
Yes, I agree. That's a great idea. We already said that we would give it to a holder. Now we're going to be backtracking. I don't think that's right, especially for the holders that are in here. Shout out to them. Appreciate that.
And I like to say one thing. I like to offer Chaka an opportunity to come to our show, Castle Talk, and tell us your story, bud. We'd like to have you on our show on Castle Talk, and we'll animate your NFT. And we would like to have you tell the whole community about your story. Who is Chakaverse? Who are you?
Nice, man. Let's set it up. That'd be cool.
Call my secretary, J Connects. He'll hook you up.
All right. Yeah, that sounds like fun, man. We'll definitely get that going.
And I'm the janitor, so if anything, I could help clean it up.
Okay, I'll try not to make a mess.
Yeah, just it's cool. I love to have people that help us grow. Why not? There you go, Castle Talk, the last graphic right there. That's the new Castle Talk. We updated it. See how fast it updated.
Yeah.
You have the commercial in there, don't you? Can you fast forward to the commercial? You said there was a commercial in this one.
Yeah.
That song, bro. It was hard.
How's that intro, Chaka?
This is that Castle Talk. Yo, Castle me, Castle 1, Castle 2, Castle 3.
That's cool.
Right? That song is a banger.
We got Castle.
So there's a commercial in here somewhere?
I don't remember. Oh, wait. There it is.
There you go. There's a commercial.
Rewind. No, go back there. Go. Bring it there.
This is the first commercial we ever put in the book.
And we got a special guest with us, Crafty Miners. How you doing, bud? Welcome to our show. Talk to me about yourself. How you doing?
Doing good. We're sitting here
Like a magical
having a good time. It's a nice Saturday morning. Just chilling. Happy to be here with you and Jay on your show this morning and being able to share about the project and talk about life in general. It's gonna be a fun time.
Yeah, man. I'm happy you're here. You're I don't know. Should I say you're new to this space? I don't know that much. But Crafty Miners pop out of
That is cool.
Damn, this is a cool project. I'm wearing a suit, and I'm not,
Literally, Crafty Miners just popped out of nowhere. Like magical. That's cool. Yeah, definitely have to set that up, man. That'd be fun.
We get the Chakaverse coming out of nowhere. And then we have the Chakaverse commercial. Damn.
Hey, let's do it. Yeah, well, I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate you. So you guys figured out your GG points? All that you're gonna do that in Discord, or do you need me to do anything?
Jay's the El Capitan. I don't know. Do the picker thing, and Jay's gonna give the points.
Let's do 30,000
for the chat in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do hashtag GG in the chat. And then I'll run the picker, and then we'll see who wins. So if you want to be part of this, hashtag GG in the chat.
All right, guys. Hashtag the GG in the chat room. It's on.
Just like that.
Oh, wow. Simple.
Shaman's asking, is Chaka going to be animated too? Yeah.
Yes, sir. He's going to be animated.
I believe you'll be using this, right?
Yeah. Well, if you want to use that or the new one that you're going to get made, whatever you want to have.
Okay, cool. That's pretty neat. So we have 2 entries so far, Shaman and Just So Psycho.
Shaman, join the GREMGOYLES Discord, bro. Yeah. Gotta join that GREMGOYLES Discord. Come on, guys. There's only 2 people?
Just the 2 right now.
Flip a coin.
Sounds like easy points.
Hashtag it, Robert. Hashtag it.
Hashtag GG.
I put it on Gen Chat too.
We got K6 official. And it's gotta be just like Robert, it's gotta be just like this. All caps. Hashtag GG all caps.
Robert's not playing. You see how fast he did that?
Yeah.
Seconds later. Hashtag GG. Mr. Wonderful, man. I know you're still there, bud. Get your points, man. Go get your free NFTs. Go get your free. Here
we go. Come on, guys. How many?
We should put 6 entries. More people are joining the stream. Did you just tweet this out or something? Or you put it in chat?
Yeah, at the end of the show.
Yeah. Now there's more people joining. So we got. He said, "WTF? An ad just popped up." Really? I had an ad on here.
The community knows to wait. until the end to the prizes.
No, I put it in Gen Chat. I just hit. I just put who wants 30K GG points. Hashtag GG in comments on YouTube Live now. So this is what it looks like with a GIF.
Cool. So we got everybody in the chat has put in hashtag GG. I can go ahead and run the.
How many do we have? Is everyone? Is all 7?
Well, now there's more people showing up now, so I'll give it a couple minutes.
So it's probably like people that never even watched it live that saw the announcement and was like, "Oh wait, there's a giveaway."
That's what I was saying, man.
They're like, well, "I'm gonna watch the show when it's on YouTube. I'll just play it back later."
Yeah.
I already own a V2. I already have my Funko Pop. I might go into the show. But the 30K GG points, now that.
Well, if we had more people that joined in, then remember, if you mint right now, you will go ahead and get a Funko Pop.
That's correct. If you go mint the GREMGOYLE right now, you'll get a Funko Pop. You'll enter into a raffle for a Funko Pop.
Would it even be a raffle if one person did it?
They win the goddamn Funko Pop.
I think the first person to mint a GREMGOYLE right now, that's fair enough.
And they are minting for 0.045 right here.
1045 with $70. You get a GREMGOYLE. You get a Funko Pop. Mind you, I'm going to pull out a lot of Funkos now because I got a box of about 30 of them just today. I'm still write them a list because I got a Funko Pop channel because mystery boxes, you get a Funko Pop, whatever one you want to get. So that's going to be big. So where is the DC link? What does that mean?
Discord link.
Oh,
it should be in the description down in the description of this channel.
Description. Get it.
I can also
join Castle One and
invite.
Yeah,
I'll get you in there, Shaman. I got so much. I'm in every freaking Discord. So I'm gonna have to consolidate that a little bit. All right, so we have everybody's entered.
I deleted a lot of them.
Yo, Pinky, you want to show the image of the Funko Pop they might get?
Which image?
The Funko Pop that you're giving a giveaway for.
That one?
No, the one you had before.
Wait,
one? This one?
Are you giving that away? Are you giving that away?
Maybe. We're gonna give away this one.
If you got the official box, that GREMGOYLE Funko Pop might be a good idea.
Oh my god! Here it is. We're giving away. Actually, yeah, Indiana Jones.
Ooh, I want that one. What number is that?
Nice.
1383.
I want that one. I want to see the movie too.
So if you're a fan of Indiana Jones, it's the old one, the old man. Go mint a GREMGOYLE right now, live on this show, and you get it.
All right, so we got 10 entries. 10 entries, and this giveaway is for
how many people? How many people are in here?
10.
So we actually got 3 more people to join from this GG giveaway. That's crazy. Yep. We should have done this earlier. We probably have more people in here.
12.
So now we got 12 entries.
Are the GG points worth more than the GREMGOYLEs?
That's insulting.
All right, so I'm gonna. Shaman said, "Hold on, let me get my alts in here." We're about to get 50 entries. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and run this. We'll see who the winner is. Let's see.
Oh shit! Watch it be me. Oh, it's close. Ah, shit! No, it's okay.
Oh, Carl Rock.
That's the founder.
Carl Rock, congratulations.
Congrats.
Are you in the Discord? Is she in the Discord?
That's your thing, Jay. You're the connect.
I'm trying to give the points
connect
now.
them dots, bro.
So Carl Roth, reach out to Jay Connects in the Discord, right?
Castle 3. Oh.
Castle 3.
choose a castle when you join the Discord. If you're in Discord now, then just say hey, and I'll give it to you right here on the spot, right in the Discord. Also, do me a favor. In the comment section, please write what your Discord name is. We don't want people claiming your points because they will do that. They've done it before. Create a ticket. Oh, I'm Carl. It's me.
Yeah.
I got it.
People, Chaka, people pretended to be me. That's funny. They
Hey
pretended.
man, when I have big giveaways on here, I have to do the whole message me on Twitter. I'll give them a little phrase to say just to confirm this thing because people will do that.
It's whatever, man. These people, man, are all. His name, as Shaman says, Key, you lost. You're lost. Haha. What? She is psycho. Yeah, that's vicious. Vicious.
His name is Shaman Says. You see, they're already starting.
That's funny.
Damn.
Well, awesome, man. I appreciate you guys. So you got that. He'll reach out. Carl will reach out to J Connects on Discord. Get those GG points. Congratulations. You guys in the chat, don't forget to hit that like button. Get this video out. Pushed up in the YouTube algorithm. Get more eyes on GREMGOYLES. And keep an eye out on GREMGOYLES. They're getting ready to take over Web3.
Yep. Anybody mint?
Let's see.
Anybody?
Anybody?
They didn't write their name on Discord. Is it Carl Roth? Whatever. I guess whoever says they're Carl Roth and claims to be Carl Roth will get it. First dibs.
I am Carl Roth, actually.
First Carl.
First dibs goes whoever says it.
Carl.
30,000 points? Come on.
The link to our Discord is in GREMGOYLESofficial.com. The link for our Discord is there. If you're looking for us, you want to find us, can't find us, go to our official links. The official link is on GREMGOYLES website. No, you changed it. It's the mint site. It's not there. They can't find our Discord. Wait.
Here he is. Let me change that.
Official links.
No, they have
Discord.
To, no. If they're not in Discord, how are they gonna join the Discord? Then? Yeah.
That damn dog.
You hear my dog from here? Did you hear my kids crying in the background too?
Your kids could cry. Don't worry about it.
Your guys' link tree. If they're not in Discord, the link tree is also posted in the description down below, and their Discord is on.
We have a link tree. The hell?
Oh, we have a link tree. We don't use it,
but it has your Discord on there.
You have to use it. It has all the links on it.
There you go. All the old links are on there. But
let me go see this.
Yeah, he's like all the old ones around there. I'm like, what?
All the old links as far as like the V1 stuff is on there. Like the
God.
V1 collection 1, 2, and 3 on OpenSea. All that stuff is on there. The TikTok.
Great catch then, so we can fix that. That's the link old tree.
Shaman Says has joined. I think they're gonna claim those points. But it was called that one, right? Just so we're clear.
Refresh Twitter. Refresh Twitter, please.
Refreshing Twitter.
There you go. Okay, I fixed it. There you go. It's done.
GREMGOYLES official.
There you go.
And there it is.
There we go.
So now you can find all the links on the Twitter.
Now you can find this.
Little alpha right there. Their website's on the Twitter.
Hi, on Chakaverse, everything is possible. Everything.
There's Carl Roth right there. It says thanks
y'all. He's like, I guess he's not in the Discord. He's trying to find us.
All right, so Carl, join the Discord. It is on their Twitter right here. You gotta go to their website. It's on their official website. Boom, Discord.
Chaka, ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
We've been live for an hour and 46 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's hit that 2-hour mark, and let's see who's going to mint the GREMGOYLES to get a Funko Pop, and then we're shutting this thing down. We shut it down.
Let's do it. I'll do it.
We shut this thing down.
I'm gonna go get my GG mug, and I'm gonna put some water in there, and then I'll be right back. How about that?
Anything else in your mouth now?
A little refreshment.
There's a space right now that I need to attend to. Do you want me to stay in here or go to the space?
Yeah, go to your space, man. Go do your thing.
It's our space. It's not mine.
Go do your thing, bro.
Go do your thing. We'll hold it down here, and we'll meet you there in 20 minutes.
All right. Well, we're up first, so I can't. By the time
Go do your thing.
Go do your thing. You're fine.
Get some mints, man.
You know what you do? Actually,
when
you're in there, you mentioned that we're here.
Yeah.
You mentioned that we're here, and if anyone mints
a
GREMGOYLE, they can get a Funko Pop.
Can you send me the link so I can have them? Or it's in the Discord, right?
Yeah, it's in Discord.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, what's your Twitter handle?
At ChrisUrso9.
Let's see if I can find out. CHRISU.
1 through 8 were taken.
Chris, this is a perfect opportunity to get some mints in a different space while we're live on YouTube.
Yeah.
You can post a link up on top and say, listen, join this space. You have 20 minutes to mint a GREMGOYLE while I talk to you about GREMGOYLES. And if you do that, we'll send you a physical Funko Pop. Boom.
And,
if no
and
one they'll do it.
I'll drop the link in that space too in the comments.
All right, cool. All right, let me get to work.
Let's go. We call that organic marketing. That's how you do it, folks. I didn't pay anyone to do that. Let's lit. Let me go grab my mug. I'll be right back. And my hoodie.
Right.
Marketing merch on the way.
Let me get this link here. All right.
These are funny. See, that's what happens when you have See, Chaka, I don't do Twitter Spaces. I only come to the bigger.
No, I rarely do Twitter Spaces. I need to step my Twitter game up.
I actually no. I do Pinky's Radio. I only play punk rock music in that show. I don't play anything else. So I call it Pinky's Radio, the #1 punk rock show on Twitter. Because
and you do that on
nobody does it. So I only do it. So nobody plays punk. Nobody plays rock. They all play rap and hip hop and all that stuff, so
now you play punk rock?
Punk rock.
Okay, cool.
So nobody does it but me. So I do a space once a week, but I don't like going on Twitter Spaces. I don't like. Yeah, of course you gotta promote, you gotta do that stuff, but it's like it's like an
I usually don't go on Twitter Spaces, but I should because Twitter, I mean X is like that's the spot. That's the you can get the most promotions from X. So I need to step my X game up, but.
Yeah. I'm looking for more outside sources now. I want to promote more outside than on Twitter.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at more like outside sources, DMs. I like doing that. The DMs, talking to them DMs, having one-on-one meetings. That I like doing. But when it comes to like talking to the whole world, can't do it. Yeah. It bothers me. That's why I got Jay, and that's why I got Chris doing this now. You need me because they want to know where the founder is. No problem. I'll pop in, say hello. But
yeah,
that's about it.
That's cool. I'm not sure which space he's joining.
He's in the Tease These Nuts. Sorry, my language. Yeah, but he's in that space.
Is that really what it's called?
Yeah, he's in that. Yeah, if you go to.
Let's see if I can pull it up on my phone.
Yeah, he's in that space.
Tease These Nuts.
Teeez the nuts. Yeah.
My 12-year-old, he got me the other day. He's all he probably, I don't know where he got this from. He's all, Dad, where are those CDs at? I was all, what CDs we were going to the mall. What CDs are you talking about? He's all, CDs nuts, and then he ran away.
That's a good one.
It is a good one.
Guys, anybody else? Nobody wants a Funko Pop? Damn. Nobody wants a Funko.
Still 727.
Still 727.
All right, let's look at Chris. See where he's at.
If you look at him, his name should come up purple or something.
Yeah, I was waiting for the mic to pop up, but maybe he went on there on a different one.
He's one with that one. He's one with that one. But yeah, man. So yeah, there's a lot of things happening with us. A lot of side projects. It's like I call GREMGOYLES a band that we all do our own things by ourselves separately, and then we reunite again.
Yeah, you guys been cooking, man. Since
we haven't stopped.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Yeah, I love that you guys come back on. You got so much more that you've worked on.
We've never ever stopped, which I love.
You guys saw the bag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My DG bag. And here's the hoodie. This is probably my favorite hoodie though.
I know, I like that hoodie. That's cool.
I designed it. You're welcome.
He loves.
Now, you got? What do your guys' sizes go to?
I think 5X.
Nice.
Is that a GREMGOYLE Funko Pop?
What's he doing here? Get off me.
Hey, what is that?
Hey. Are you sponsored by Funko Pop?
Do you guys have any Twitter Spaces coming up?
Yeah, we do. Let me go to my events.
How many do we have?
We have Storytellers coming up with the Pigeons
That's
of New
going
York.
to be awesome.
That's 26th. That's a Thursday at 6:30. So Pinky and myself will be there. Storytellers. If you guys don't know who Pigeons of New York are, if you don't know about Jim and Smarts, they're good friends of the GREMGOYLES. We met them last year. We minted some pigeons. They minted some GREMGOYLES, and also Pigeons of New York, because I'm from New York. They had an event at NFT NYC week in the Bronx, and everyone who was anyone was there, and they asked us to be a speaker. So I was a speaker, and I'm representing the GREMGOYLES. I brought Funko Pops with me to the event, and first time speaking in front of that many people with a microphone. Experience. I was I had the chills. My wife was there with her camera filming me, and she knows nothing about Web3. She hates Web3 actually. So, but she got to go to the event, and she was like, "Oh, who's that? Who's this? Oh, they're part of this too." I'm like, "Yeah, we're not just a bunch of random DJs on Twitter. We actually have lives. We actually are doing something. We're making something happen." So she got to experience all of that.
Is this the event right here?
No, that's a different event. No, that's not it. That's not the event. That's Pharmacy Phantoms event.
It's in our YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
If you go to our YouTube channel, it's there's a video. There's a video of Jay. Go down. There it is. There, Pigeons of New York. That one right there.
I remember this.
Yeah, you can actually.
You probably won't be able to hear the audio. Can you hear it? No.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Oh, you can't.
We can hear it.
Okay.
Can you zoom in on that?
I'm going to introduce Mr. Jay to the stage, and get you set up, brother. Introduce yourself to the people.
I was so nervous. I warmed up though.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, my name is Jay Connects.
I am
as pretty much. It wasn't really even a thought, really. What happened is
what a bad performance
with my stutter. Oh my gosh!
An animated cartoon version of his daughter.
There's a lot of Web2 people staring at me like.
The cartoon series came on as well. You guys are familiar with Gargoyles and Gremlins? Does anyone remember that movie in the 80s? I'm an 80s baby, so I don't know how old you guys are.
Now you started to warm up.
So he met the two artists together, and he decided, because he's a one-on-one artist, that he was going to make a collection of only 333 NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain. So, cool thing about the GREMGOYLES is they evolve, they grow up, they get older. They start off as babies, they're all unisex. And eventually they turn into teenagers. Eventually they turn into beasts. And eventually it's told into like elders. Elders look like small baby Yodas with like walking sticks and a cane, but they're super rare. So we have a storyline to our project, and it's built up the community on a huge scale. There's 3 kings. The 3 kings represented as the 3 founders of the project.
How many people do you think were there?
I'd say at least 100, maybe 150.
Man.
But
how many times did you go over your speech before you went? Like, were you super nervous?
I was super nervous because there was a lot of Web 2 people there. There were Web 3 people scattered, but a lot of Web 2 people were there that I did not know. And they're all dressed up really nice too. Like right here. This is a good spot to play it. This is when I really warmed up. This is when I talked about Funko Pops. That's what got my confidence.
Funko Pops. So get this. I said, how are we going to sell these GREMGOYLES? How are we going to sell the rest of the collection? He said, how about we give away some Funko Pops? I said, nobody wants Funko Pops, bro. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was that big. You know, I'm like 30, 36, about to be 37 next week. And I'm saying to myself, who's going to want a Funko Pop? So he sent me a picture of the Funko Pop. I put it on Instagram, created a reel, added some music to it. A week or 2 later, they emailed him. He thought it was a cease and desist letter because I wrote Funko Pop. I put hashtag GREMGOYLES, hashtag Gargoyles, hashtag Gremlins. They emailed him back and they said, yo, what's this about Funko Pops and NFTs? We want to talk. What can we do? How will we help you sell the project?
It was not the script.
He was ecstatic, of course. And now, from being consistently grinding day after day, social media, Twitter, Web 2, Web 3, coming to our events like this, talking about the project, not just on Spaces. And I'm a small guy, you know. I work in a cell phone company right now. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's not about who you know, or you just know who you know. But it's also about grinding day after day and being consistent day after day. That organic growth. So long story short, guys, I'm gonna give it over to my partner. He's from Quebec, Canada. He couldn't make it today because it's little girl's birthday, but he is here via satellite.
Via satellite?
You guys had satellites?
Whoa.
Artist of the GREMGOYLES. First, I'd like to thank the Kids of New York for its incredible event.
Oh, look at
How do you do that? Connect, speak in your home.
Hey.
What a journey it's been. We've accomplished so much, and we're still learning every single day. I'm so proud.
Who's doing that?
Especially.
Are you doing that to me?
No, I don't know how you're doing that, actually.
Instagram, on TikTok, all the social media.
Can I get that?
I don't know how the hell you're doing that, but that's cool.
I don't know. What the hell did I do? Hooyah!
Where's mine?
Where's mine? Castle One only has that, bro.
Guess what?
Hooyah!
That's cool. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one. You guys all have a good one.